Today, on this video here, I'll be showing you how to rig up a sacrificial three-way rig. The term sacrificial came from a video I watched of the average fisherman. I knew how to do this rig before that, but he likes to call it this. There is a technical name for it. I forget what it's called, but if anyone wants to know, I can definitely tell you that. But anyway, I will go ahead and start explaining this. Okay, first, you'll have your main line here, and you'll tie that to the top end of a barrel swivel. Any kind of barrel swivel you want. I prefer bigger ones as they're more sturdy, but it's your preference, so whatever you want. Tie that on. Usually I use a Palomar knot, but this time I was just doing it in a hurry, so I used an improved clinch knot. Now, on the same end of that barrel swivel, the opposite end of that barrel swivel, you'll tie another improved clinch knot with the leader. This leader can be any length you want. This one's about 12 inches, but I know a lot of people like to use up to 18 to 24. So it's up to you. This is going to be how far off the bottom your bait is going to be. So you'll have your leader line. A lot of people like to use lighter line here than their main line, and that'll be attached to a sinker. All I had was egg sinkers, so that's what I tied it onto. But a lot of people like to use bank sinkers, as they have the little loop on the end here. And this is just a 3/4 ounce egg sinker, but you can use as much weight as you want. And that's your leader line. Now, go back to the top of your barrel swivel, and you'll have another line about 6 inches or so, 6 to 8 inches. Again, it's your preference. And you'll tie that to a hook. On this hook, I snelled it because it leads to better hook sets a lot, and I prefer that to any other knot. So I snelled the hook on that end, and then that will be your bait, how far it is off the ground. So it'll kind of be suspended there from your main line in between your sinker. That way it won't be completely on the bottom, but it'll be just off the bottom, so the catfish will be able to smell that and find it easily. So that's the sacrificial three-way rig, and it's called the sacrificial three-way rig. And I'm kind of paraphrasing the average fisherman here, because he has a good video on this as well. But it's called the sacrificial three-way rig because when the catfish takes hold of your hook and runs with it, if your leader line that's on the bottom gets caught in some weed beds or a log jam, rocks, anything like that, if it gets caught, the fish will run with your leader line with your hook on it, and your sinker line will break off from the barrel swivel, but you'll still have hold of the fish. That way you can lose the weight if it gets caught, and you'll still have the fish on your line connected to the barrel swivel. So that's a good reason why we use this rig, and hence the term sacrificial. So there you have it, and special thanks to the average fisherman. He has a great video on this as well if you want to watch that. If mine doesn't make sense to you, which I don't blame you if it doesn't, but that's about it. And once again, I use this rig for catfishing a lot, to suspend the bait off the bottom, but still have it about 6 inches off the bottom or so. So, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.